What time is it? Oh, right. Hello, Uncle Awesome here again. Today I want to give you a little update on my retro setup, and also quickly go over the whole setup for the people that hasn't seen it before. If you are wondering about the watch, I used to fly RC planes, and it could get a bit crazy sometimes. You're not going to do it. I don't think so. What the fuck is... And I also flew FPV like you see here, so I had the video transmitter laying around. And I borrowed the watch from my brother. If you want to know more about the watch, the link is in the video description. But I didn't get a reliable image from the Commodore 64 in case you want this for yourself. My brother didn't have room for retro computer stuff anymore, so he came to me with it. Like this WIC-20. And I have some cartridge games for it. They can be a bit difficult to insert, but they are great. The games loads up right away. I have it connected to the TV with an RF cable. To use the Commodore 64, I changed the channel on the TV, and with an RF switcher I select the output the Commodore 64 is using. But it is a bit too sensitive to interference. I'm glad that after a long time I finally got the 1541 floppy drive. It's huge. I have seen pictures of it, but I didn't realize just how big it really is before I saw it firsthand. It is repaired, but it's still not working all the time. It starts rattling. I don't know why. Next to that is the dataset. I really love games on cassettes. It's so weird and nostalgic for me. But you also need something more convenient. So I have the SD to IEC so that I can use an SD card. The Commodore 64 was my first computer experience, and I have a video about that. The link is in the video description. My brother also brought me some more floppies for the Amiga, and this floppy case. Some of them have games, others are now empty, ready to be used. And I did get a lot of these discs that came from magazines. I'm going to try to find the images for these online and get the original software back on them. Then later I can try to find the magazines the discs came from. That will be nice to have the magazines, read about the software, and then also have the discs. This is the Amiga 500 Plus. I have compared the regular Amiga 500 released in 1987 to another PC from 1987. The link is in the video description. For the Amiga I have two external floppy drives, and one of them has a GoTech. I installed the switch to set the GoTech as DF0, so that all the games from the flash drive work fine. The Amiga can also connect to the internet. Under the table I have a server. I really like the case, but the hardware inside is not very exotic. It's a regular Pentium 3, 450 or 500 MHz slot 1. The server also connects to the Amiga through a serial port and acts as a virtual modem. I have all my games and software on it, an FTP server and Ultra VNC, so I can easily get access to it from any other computer. The last computer is a 486. A 486 computer was the first computer that was only mine, and that's when I started to learn the ins and outs of computers. This one has an Intel DX266, Serious Logic VLB graphics card, Sound Blaster 16, Gravis Ultrasound, Gravis joystick, a GoTech and a real floppy drive, and a flash card in the back. The flash card is the secondary hard drive in addition to the regular hard drive. If you want to see the build of that computer, the link is in the video description. Above the 486 I added a small cabinet for a bit of decoration. I will talk about the illustration on the left soon. I got the business card on the right when I won a Voodoo 1 video card in a giveaway Victor Bart had. You may wonder why I'm decorating with a business card, but it's what it represents that is meaningful to me. On the left side you can see some CPUs, and on the right side you can see a sticker that I got from the Home Computer Museum in the Netherlands when I was there. It was a great experience to be there, and I have a video about it. And the link is, well, you know where to find the link. On the left I have a synth card 64 for the Commodore 64 to play music, and on the right I have some expansions for the VIC-20. Retro Man Cave also had a giveaway, and I won this magazine. And I really love this picture. I think it sums up what this retro setup is all about. The VIC-20 is temporarily in this setup because I don't have room for it elsewhere, but the Commodore 64, the Amiga and the 486 are my favorite machines for my nostalgia. They have given me so many great memories, and not only that, they represent different times and places in my childhood. And I also love Christmas, or the idea and memories of Christmas. So this illustration is amazing. Being in front of a warm fireplace and a Christmas tree, opening up presents, and you see different computers for different people's nostalgia, and perhaps Xbox One and PlayStation 4 can be a reminder to give your kids, or kids in your family, great memories too. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you next time.